be carried over for the week. This is typically an hour long. These messages are intended to be positive, but occasionally a negative message may or may not come out, and that is all right. This seems a little too close. And that is all right. Also, the tarot card of the day is already posted for Sunday, September 5th, 2022. It's already posted. So don't confuse this with the tarot card of the day because it's not. I do have 2 other tarot card channels. This current channel that you guys are on is Jamie Zebra 23. Then I have Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot, and then I have Missing in Action Tarot. So I have a total of 3 tarot card channels. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have shorts on, but I know people get upset if they see a little thigh. So I just don't want any confusion, just in case the shorts right up and it looks like I don't. So I put this here just to make everybody feel comfortable. All right. Yes, because I do want to make people feel comfortable, but it's one thing if somebody is uncomfortable, it's another thing if they're envious. I can't do anything about envious people. Okay, so I do start with the 23rd Psalm. I do recite it 3 times. So if I sound like a broken record, that is why. All right, so the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. I'm a little stuffy. I'm getting over a cold right now. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. All right, so you guys always want to know what happened. Oh my gosh. So a lot has happened. A lot. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so we are in the retrograde shadow period currently. Yes, so we're just a few days before retrograde starts. We're in the shadow period, which is basically the same thing. It's the pre-show. Yeah, and it's been a wild one. So everybody knows exes typically reach out to you during retrograde, right? If you're thinking about your ex too, so it doesn't always have to be one-sided. So people are thinking about getting back together with their exes, right? So I've literally encountered 4 of my exes in the past 1 week. Also encountered potential new love. And a bunch of other things are going on. And I'm just like, I'm getting scared. You guys know me. I ask the universe for something, they deliver. And then I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared. So it's so crazy that like by chance I keep running into these exes. But the blue book, the card book. Oh, let me show you guys. You guys should get this. If you guys don't have this, you should get it. Yeah, if you guys don't already have this book, you need to get it. If you want, of course. They're not sponsoring me. So this... Nobody gets insecure. All right, so this book right here. Card of Your Destiny. You can get it on Amazon. The author is Robert Lee Camp. So this book, I got it for... it says $29, but I think I got mine for $19. It says US $29. I don't think I got mine on Amazon, I believe, for $19. So what this does is it basically every year, let me show you guys. My friend Janine turned me on to this. Thank you, Janine. So basically what mine was saying is that the last 5 months of 2022, that I would be encountering all of my exes so that I could close out all of my karmic cycles and begin anew. So I had to run into all of them, make peace with them, because some of them felt guilty about some things that happened, and I felt guilty about some things I did. So if everybody's doing well, if everybody's just fine, right? Then we can all be like, okay, cool. It all works out for the best. Bye. Yeah, so it looks like that's what's going on. All right, so let's say so it goes by age. See the numbers here, the ages? So whatever age you are, you go and you look up these cards. And then there's passages. Let me give you guys an example. Let's say you had the 8 of clubs as one of your cards. The 8 of clubs is a card of mental power, the ability to focus one's mind on a goal or object, to see it through to a successful conclusion. This power is usually amplified to some mental or educational task. It bestows the power to overcome all problems by focusing on one's thoughts. And it usually occurs where there's something that we need to learn or accomplish on the mental level. The 8 of clubs is one of the 3 fixed cards. When it appears, we have the opportunity to fix our mind on certain goals and objectives. This is the card of focus of the mind. Out of that focus and concentration, success is assured. So you'll have a whole bunch of these paragraphs in different areas, and it'll tell you basically what the whole year is going to be. And not only just the whole year, you can, it goes through like quarters. You can tell which month. So you can go month to month, month to month. I just felt the need to share this with you guys. If you guys don't have this book, get it. It's very accurate. I've even just, because you guys know I'm skeptical. Even though I believe in all sorts of spiritual things, if I don't know it to be true, I'm skeptical of it. I just am. That's how I know God is real. Because I've tested it. Like, God is real. These things are real. This book, I went even back to even 10 years ago. And everything that they said was going to happen 10 years ago happened. It happened. I had a kid when they said I was going to have a kid. I got pregnant when they said. I got married and divorced when they said. Everything in here, it happened. It already happened. When I go, because it's from age 1 to 99 years old. You can look it up. So you can use this book for a whole family. You can look up your kids. You can look up yourself, your partners, your potential partners, and see what's aspected and see if you guys mesh, right? All right, so anyway, so I'm going to use a lot of different decks. You guys always want to know what's in the cup. So I am drinking, I don't know why it says B certified, but this is lemon ginger tea, though, one I always get. Again, my nose is stopped up, so if I seem like it's because I am, because my nose is stopped up. I'm a fast talker, so I've got to come up for air. So let's start with the fairy deck from Dorian Virtue. Oh, I just want to say, whoever recommended the Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine, now that we're coming up on cold and flu season, if it's safe, you ask your doctors, of course, first. I'm not a medical doctor, but whoever recommended this to me, this stuff works wonders. I bought the multi-pack of daytime and nighttime. I was messed up. I was taking another kind of medicine, this generic from Walmart I was taking. And it was just helping me just a little bit, and I was still really, really messed up. But this got me over everything, pretty much. I just have like a little bit of a stuffy nose, a little bit of a scratchy throat, but other than that, I'm good to go. I just feel so much better. I'm so glad that that person commented that. So some of you might think, I don't want to leave a suggestion, or I don't want to. You never know who you're helping. So if you guys have information that can help somebody, share it. Whether they want it or not, share it. Okay. So for the collective, Sunday messages to carry over for the week for Sunday, September 5th, 2022 for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Okay. The desire, okay, 8 of Cups, 8 of Summer. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So you guys are walking away from a person, place, or thing. It's a lot of cards. Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay. Okay, this card's not even supposed to be in here. Archangel Uriel, the sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. And then we got 2 8s, 8 of spring. Okay, and then we got 2 5s, 2 8s and 2 5s. 2 8s and 2 5s. I believe that means major abundance coming your way. That's pretty significant. There's a big change coming up for you guys. Usually it has to, I believe that this has to do with good news. Typically this has to do with very good news. Let me see. Okay, 8585 is a message that a big economic change is coming to your life. It may be because you're going to be rich, or there may be some changes to increase economic stability, or some restriction may be lifted. Make the most of your abilities and skills. Let me read another passage. Yeah, you're headed towards, okay, it signifies that you're headed towards a substantial change in your life, that there's success on the way, and you should be enthusiastic for whatever this thing is that's coming. So yeah, I was like, that number stands out. That's a very good number. I know some people think angel numbers have to be all the same number repeating. It can be a combination of numbers. It could be 8655. If you see the numbers reoccurring that way, that usually means it's something significant to you and you should Google it. Especially if you see like 2 license plates and they're like different cars and they have the same license plate numbers. Google that. That's a message for you. Okay, so yeah, some of you your intuition is telling you guys to go in a different direction, and it looks like you guys are following your passion in that. Now, 5 of autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for career change, feeling challenged by money issues. But then we have the 8 of spring. Success that comes from having many things happen at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. And then we have unity. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches and see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Yeah, some of you are walking away from maybe some, like they said, restrictions, something that was holding you back. Maybe you guys are about to start a spiritually based practice, or maybe you guys are about to start your own business or something you guys are about to do. It's saying do it, but they're warning you of maybe quitting a job. Don't quit a job just yet unless you have a job, because you might start something that's going to bring in a lot of money, but sometimes those things take time. So it's just saying, like, please be prepared. Let's pull a couple more cards from this fairy deck. I'm just so happy I'm not sick anymore. So if I seem like a little bit more excited than usual, I don't like to be sick. Because I'm a very active person. I'm always into something, doing something, multitasking. That's where I'm happiest. Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So some of you have some big changes coming up, but you need to be clear-headed. And then we have 2 of autumn. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. So some of you are just really good at that. Okay, so now let's move on to another deck. Let's move on to the Radley Valentine card. So these are the cards without Dorian Virtue that Radley Valentine did. What messages for the collective? Sunday messages to carry over for the week. We've got the 2 of water. Falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship. Forgiveness and the ending of challenges. Exchanging gifts. Don't give up on the people you love. So there could be some reconciliation going on. Also, God and the angels. This is a spiritually connected union between you and this person. This is meant to be. 9 of cups. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. So that's positive. Okay. Then we have renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life. Purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So yeah, some of you know exactly what you're doing. Do you see these 2 flags? This makes me think of 2 very different people, or two very different backgrounds coming together to create something beautiful. I also feel like maybe some of you were in toxic relationships in the past, and maybe you're very good at sabotaging relationships, or the person that you're with is very good at sabotaging relationships because they're kind of a master at it because they've done it so many times. So if you know that you have a tendency to self-sabotage and ruin things, Spirit is just telling you to review what you used to do so you don't do it again. That's what you used to do. That's not what you do today. Okay? Used to do and then do are two different things. You used to sabotage, right? You don't sabotage anymore. And then we have, some of you have a lot of money coming. We got the Ace of Earth. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune. An exciting career opportunity. A lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Yeah, you guys are going to get love. You're going to get money. You're going to get success. You guys know I don't do a lot of I never do bubblegum readings. I don't believe in it. So I just give you guys the information that the cards are saying. And if they're good messages, I will deliver them. If they're negative, I will deliver them. But I have to say, this is so far, 16 minutes in, this is really beautiful. You guys can be very optimistic about the future. I would be, because this is nothing but positive stuff. This is very, very positive, very healthy, very good energy. Let's see what else. Okay, give me just a moment. As you guys know, I've got kids. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, thank you guys for your patience as always. For those of you that are new here, I do have kids, and my kids come first. Yep. All right, so That just looked like a loincloth. Okay. Let's pull a few more cards. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope life is good. Yep, yep. Happy Sunday. Okay. So after the windfall, so some of you could be getting a new car or a home. You guys could be moving. Something good is happening for you guys. So we got the Strength card here. Personal power, assertiveness, portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. And then we have conflicts with others, opposing opinions, walk away from the drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So people are competing with you whether or not you know it. I also feel like because you guys are about to be in a new tax bracket or you got different kinds of successes coming, that makes that where maybe somebody looked at you before as the underdog. If they look at you like you're above them, they may start feeling competitive energy towards you or envious energy towards you. So just be aware of that. And then we have the Two of Fire. Taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your path, continue to move forward. So yeah, so who's ever creating conflict, just, you can't deal with them anymore. It's that simple. And I know you guys are like, simple, that's not simple. Just don't deal with them anymore. If you live with them, then you need to start making plans on how to get away from them. Just don't take the bait. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on your career, married or unmarried, divorced or unmarried individuals. So yeah, some of you are just going to focus on your money, on personal development, on your health, on your wellness, your mental health, and any kind of conflicts or dramas, you're just not going to do it. If you guys are the ones creating the drama, somebody may decide to like just stop dealing with you because they're going to be like, okay, this person just likes chaos. You know, I can't do chaos every day. Now let's go to good old Kipper. All right, the Kipper deck for the collective. The Sunday messages to carry over for the week. Mature man. What about him? False person. Main male. Imprisonment. Journey. I think I want to be in the reverse. Somebody could be in prison for harming a child. Or they could be going to jail for harming a child. Some of you need to be careful because somebody who's romantically interested in you may harm children. This person is masquerading. They're pretending. Somebody's pretending to be interested in you to get to someone else. Sorry, guys. I got to give you guys real messages. Child and concern. Somebody may be on the registry and you don't know it, but other people know it. Somebody's about to tell you. Some of you may have somebody that's living with you that you're laying up with. Main female. Yeah, somebody's about to warn the main female about this false mature man, this main male. And yeah, you're going to end it. Whoever finds out this information is going to end it. Be careful because I feel like if you guys have a custody battle going on, it may be your ex that finds out that this person's on the registry and they use this to take your kids away. So just be careful for whoever that's for. Courtship. It's the end of the dating, end of the courtship. Somebody's choosing their family, community. They're choosing their family and their community. Somebody's grateful for the community. Privileged lady, yeah, for protecting, yeah, pathway. So whatever this negative situation is, it looks like as soon as you guys find out that there's danger, you guys are going to act appropriately. So as soon as you find out that somebody is like not who they say they are or whatever their perverted agenda is, that's what's going to cause you to not deal with them anymore. Good for you guys taking swift action on things like this. Okay, Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And then we have Phoenix. So now that you guys have closed one door, a new door is opening. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change of mind. Both cards say transform. Yeah, you guys have risen from the ashes. You're leaving the past in the past and you're moving forward happily. Yep, healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-care, self-love, being happier. You guys are choosing yourself. And then we have Sword in the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force and honor, protection and power. Yeah, you guys are choosing to make positive changes that are going to be so healthy for you. You guys are choosing to go down the right roads, down the right paths. I feel like for a lot of you, you've just been through so much that you're like, you know what, I'm not really open to going through any more changes, universe. So thanks for all the life lessons, but I think my hard-headed butt learned. Yeah, no more. Now let's do these Alice in Wonderland cards. All right. Alice in Wonderland. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Forget who you are. Keeping up. I think we got these cards like weeks ago when the kids managed to be glad and shine bright like a candle. All right. I believe those were the same cards. Remember those weeks where all my cards were messed up because my oldest dumped all the cards and mixed them up together? Okay. So I think these are the same cards because I have them memorized. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer serves you or defines you. So for some of you, maybe other people have this preconceived opinion of you. They think that they know who you are. Maybe they knew who you used to be, but they don't know who you are now. And then we have keeping up, immense effort, advance. So some of you, you're like really working your tails off because you want to get ahead in life. And Spirit is saying that they're seeing this, but if you need to rest, rest. But you're doing good. Spirit is acknowledging your stamina, acknowledging your hard work, and they want you to continue on in that pace, but only if you're well enough to do it, only if you're healthy enough to do it, only if you feel good enough to do it. And then we have manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So whether you're under the bridge, whether you live in a mansion, manage to be glad. You know, happiness and positivity is a state of mind. It's not a destination. So there is no, as I've mentioned this before, there is no, if I lose 5 pounds, I'll be happy. If I get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'll be happy. If I win the lottery, I'll be happy. It could buy you a temporary high, but if you're already a miserable person, that's not going to bring you happiness. Nothing can. Nothing would bring you happiness. If you are a miserable person, nothing can bring you happiness unless you choose, and then shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So some of you, somebody's trying to project dark energy. Somebody's trying to cause you trouble, tower moments. But it is saying here, don't worry, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a candle, because nobody can dim your light but you. So don't put out your own candle. All right, so now we're going to go to the Archetype cards. Okay. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of the heart and spirit. You guys are maintaining your innocence. I also feel like somebody is looking at you like you're very innocent. And then we have father and child nature. Interesting. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. And then we have child nurture, friendships with animals, communication with nature and spirits. This is what I'm seeing here. Somebody knows that you're very loving and that you need protecting. And I feel like somebody can give you what you need. We all have love languages. And I feel like somebody is going to nurture you back to health, back to strength. Somebody's going to come in and nurture you and give you give you that inner child healing or whatever this is here, but somebody sees you as so innocent and so special, and they just want to protect you. I feel like this is like a romantic relationship. Let's see what else. What else for the collective? Yeah, somebody sees you in high regard. Like, even if other people don't. It's kind of like the Don Quixote. If you guys don't know that story, Don Quixote, I want to make sure I have it right. This is what it's giving me. It's giving me the Don Quixote story. So if I remember it correctly, because I saw some cartoons about this. That's how I know. I never read a novel or anything. I just saw a cartoon. So basically, Don Quixote was this very frail man, kind of different, kind of eccentric. And he was like on his horse, and this woman was on the ground. I forgot her name. And he was like, Maria, is that you? Let me find out her name. Don Quixote's love interest. What's her name? Dulcinea. Okay. Dulcinea, is that you? And it was a woman that was like a hooker. She was like destitute on the ground, like sleeping. And Don Quixote was like, you're so beautiful, you're so special, you're so this, you're so that. And he basically picked her up off the ground, nursed her back to health. But like in everybody's eyes, she was trash. But in his eyes, she was like a diamond, something so special, something so important. So I just feel like somebody's going to be looking at you guys the exact same way. Like you are just Dulcinea. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you're Dulcinea. That's just how they see you. Let me see what else. What else for the collective? What else? Hermit. Okay. Child orphan. Yeah, somebody's trying to nurture you guys. Addict and gossip. Yeah, somebody could be saying some shit about you. Oh, my mommy cat's outside. Give me 1 second, guys. Cat's outside. Mommy cat. Mommy cat. What you doing? Oh. Okay, so back. Okay. So let's go to the other cards. Let me put my loincloth on so nobody gets upset. Okay. All right, so we got Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So somebody is willing to, okay, and then orphan. Somebody's used to spending a lot of time or having to hide out on their own because maybe their childhood, maybe somebody was raised by addicts. Whether this be like a workaholic, a drug addict, an alcoholic, like whatever the person's addiction, maybe they were addicted to love, but somebody was used to hiding out or not given the attention that they need. So because of this, yeah. Also, some people may be gossiping. Awakens considerations for the feelings of others and honoring trust. So maybe you confided in someone and the things that you said, they're going to respect it, and they're just simply not going to like tell other people you're dirt. They're just not going to tell people you're dirt. They're going to respect what you said. Maybe you said a lot, and they're going to like respect your confidence by not repeating it. Yeah, somebody finally, I feel like for some of you, somebody finally, for the first time, sees you for who you really are. Maybe you've always been misjudged. Maybe people just never understood you. They never took the time to understand you. And now somebody is, and they see you so pure and so innocent. Maybe you guys are much like Dulcinea. If you guys look up the story on YouTube, there's like a 5-10 minute cartoon about this. I think it would be worth watching, because that's how somebody sees you, exactly like that. All right, so now let me get another deck. Did I already do? No, I didn't. I don't think I did these. Okay, let's do the Dorian Virtue Angel cards. All right. Sending messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Carry over for the week. Sending messages for the collective. What do they need to know? Four of Air. A time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So yeah, there's something that you guys, maybe you're not thinking clearly about, or you need time to make it nurtured. Three of Water. A celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. So if some of you are trying to get like pregnant right now, knocked up right now, and you don't know the person very well, you might want to wait a little bit longer. Maybe you guys are like in love and it's retrograde and you're like, maybe I should go down to the Justice of the Peace. Maybe I gotta strut on down to the Justice of the Peace with my bouquet and get married today. Wait till after retrograde is over. I can't remember if it was, it's a Jim Carrey movie where he's like snapping his fingers. I don't know if it was the Cable Guy or the Mask, but he like saunters down and he's like snapping his fingers. Yeah, I just had a vision of some of you walking down the aisle with your little bouquet right here, and you're like, yeah, just hold off. Wait till after retrograde. You can still snap your fingers and strut down the aisle. Just wait till after retrograde. This is for those of you that are impulsively being like, oh, we've been together for 6 hours and we are in love. Like I'm not talking about people who plan a big elaborate wedding for 10 years. Continue on. I'm talking about those that are just about to meet somebody this week and then be like, yeah, let's get married. Yeah. Yes. Let's see what else. Three of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Ooh, some of you are finding the love of your life and your past. Yep, the Six of Water. That's what I was thinking. You're not sad. Your ex is sad. Memories from the Six of Water is basically the Six of Cups. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. Three of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. So somebody realizes that you're about to be with somebody who truly loves you for you, that you're like hitting it off with someone, that you're living happily ever after. Maybe you guys just recently got married. Maybe you guys just recently had a kid. But whatever this is, there's an ex that's like dying inside because they know what they could have had. They just couldn't treasure you. Maybe they can't treasure anybody. It's not just you. Maybe they can't treasure anyone. And then we got Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries. Spending time, quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So yeah, so you guys, you're very successful when it comes to your finances and your employment. Everything is going very, very well for you guys. Five of Earth. We got the Five of Earth in the other deck too. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment, and then we have Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So I do feel like for some of you with this Five of Pentacles, there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that could be moving or having car trouble. It's like your money was fine until this one thing happened. So it's saying that you will overcome this, but right now you may be finding yourself having to pay like an unexpected bill, having to deal with something financially unexpectedly, and it could set you back a little bit or stress you out a little bit. But you'll be fine. So now let's move on to another deck. All right, let's see. My nose is like really stopped up. Okay, let's do the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels cards, and I want to do these cards, and I want to do, I just love what I do. I'm just so grateful to all of you guys because this is my passion. This is what I love. Like, even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, this is what I would just be sitting around with piles of cards around me, just shuffling and just connecting with spirit because that's what I love. All right. Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Oh. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So every time I personally get this travel trip or this travel card, I usually end up traveling within 90 days. For others of you, you could be traveling this week, but there is a trip coming up. Excuse me. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. And then emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So yeah, you guys are moving on. And that's why you have new love. You guys are closing out karmic chapters, healing, finding self-worth. And then we have do some research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So I'm going to give you guys an example of when I got this card and I didn't listen. So there was a legal document having to do with money. A very sensitive legal document that could make me or break me. You guys know I'm dyslexic. So this legal document that could make me or break me, this card kept flying out. It would not let any other card fly out. Not anything. I was awarded something that I did not know I was awarded. So in the paperwork, it said, they asked me this question and I said no, because I didn't know that I was. So that caused a lot of delay on some things. It all worked out, but if I would have just reread the document or done a little research, it would have been released to me that day. But because I made that mistake, I had to wait 4 months and resubmit a lot more paperwork. Yeah, paperwork is not my thing. So for some of you, learn from my mistake, reread something, even if you didn't know that this was going on, or if you don't know a legal term, Google it, ask somebody, say, I'm going to have to reread this first. Just don't sign any negative contracts. Don't just reread it, proofread. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's, so you don't, like I did. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but, you know, it was just a headache. Now let's see what else. Assertive. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Only say yes if you really want to. And then we have ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. What is it that you want? And tell the universe. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. So out with the old, in with the new. So remember we talked about this because you guys are letting go of the past. You guys have a lot of new situations that are headed your way. Only because you're closing doors. So if doors close, other doors have to open, right? So just be open. Now let's see what else. Excuse me. All right. Sunday messages to carry over for the week. For the collective. Romance angels. Okay. What messages for the collective? Sunday messages to carry over for the week. What do they need to know? Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So unfortunately, that's the case. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So somebody is either a workaholic or they can't really show love because they're so focused on their money. And then we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then we have love yourself first. The more your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, and then we have passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. Okay, so for some of you, somebody doesn't like you. So if they're avoiding you, if they're, acting like they're just not interested, trust it. maybe go the other way. Because, you know, you don't want to be in a one-sided situation. And then for some of you, yeah, maybe your finances are not good, or you're a workaholic, or you work long distance, or by the time you get home from work, you don't have time for love. And then we have some of you are going through a breakup. They're saying, let your friends help you. Oh, mommy cat. Mommy cat. And then we have love yourself first. So some of you, by not putting up with crap, this is going to cause someone to chase you and do right by you. And then we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So some of you might be like, tell me you love me right now today. If you don't tell me you love me right now today, then we're breaking up. Yeah. So yeah, so for some of you, let the situation unfold naturally. And then we have passion at the bottom of the deck. You know, it's allowed to have passion. You're allowed to have passion and feelings. And if that's what you're feeling, honor your feelings. Now I want to move on to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. And then we'll move on to the tarot cards. This time went by so fast. I have, like I said, I have so much fun doing these readings. It's just something I really love doing. Okay. All right. Sending messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know? The collective, what do they need to know? Yeah, some of you just don't, yeah. Some of you are just kind of like bored. You're not excited about life. You guys are a little bit maybe depressed. Just everything's just dissipating. You're just letting like the time go by and you're not really making moves, taking action. So the universe would like for you guys to get back in the game. Grief. Oh, the reason why is you guys, yeah, you're grief stricken. That's why. Some of you can't find your way out of grief. Sorry to hear that for whoever this is for. Yeah, some of you are so grief stricken that you can't find that motivation. Yeah, look. Some of you are confused as to why this happened. You know, why did, you know, like why you, why them, why now, like why? Some of you are, yeah, you guys are just questioning, like why? For whoever this is going through, I'm so sorry to hear that. And that's why a lot of you, maybe people are misunderstanding you and they're thinking you're lazy or that you're not doing what you need to do, but it's because you're grieving. Let's see what else. Workaholic. Yeah, some of you are workaholics. Release. You guys maybe need to, some of you are throwing yourselves into work to release the past, to release this grief. That's what I did. I mean, everybody's different, but that's what I did. The only way to like get me so that I could stop crying for a moment is to work, just to record videos, do readings. It's just to work. It would, without this, I don't know what would have happened to me. Expansion, release. If, yeah, you guys, renewal. You guys are going to be coming out of this grief-stricken period in the next 30 days. It is saying here, allow this. I feel like you guys are going to be getting messages from spirit, message from your deceased loved ones. And that's what's going to cause you to come out of your funk. Because you're going to be like, wow, I get to see them now in my dreams all the time. Impartiality. Yeah, some of you, you just, some of you, yeah, you're practicing oneness. Oneness, yeah. So you guys are like, either way, you know, the wrapping paper doesn't matter. So it's kind of like race. I call race a wrapping paper. So for some of you, you're seeing that the wrapping paper does not matter. It just doesn't matter to you. Everybody's the same. That just means that you're really close to the highest level of enlightenment. Once you realize that we're all the same, that's the highest level. Oneness is the highest level of consciousness. Once you're there, you have to try to continue to maintain that, because I've already talked to you guys about the levels of consciousness, just in case you guys didn't watch this or don't recall me talking about this, but there's like a pyramid of consciousness. Levels of Okay. So we have the bottom is victim abuser consciousness, anti-life, destruction, abandonment, loss. Then we have self-empowerment. That's the next level. Positivity, trust, inner will, rationality, inner wisdom, inner love, unity, presence. Then we have self-realization, presence, non-duality, awareness, great void, divine love, super casual truth, and full consciousness, oneness. So that's the levels of consciousness. So some of you are through grief, you have an awakening, and the awakening is that everybody matters. And the I don't mean all lives matter, black. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about levels of consciousness. Has nothing to do with wrapping paper. It has to do with our soul, who we are on the inside. That the outside matters nothing. It's about the inside. And that some of you are going to realize in your destiny is possibly to be a monk, possibly to be a spiritualist, a spiritual leader, or to teach about healing, light work, that sort of thing. Or maybe even you're going to be a televangelist or something. Open a church. Talking about healing and oneness. Yeah. So now I'm going to move on to the tarot cards. Oh, yes. All right. So I hope everybody has an amazing week. So I got these new cards and I did not realize that there were meanings written on them. So I'm going to try to not let that throw me off. Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What do they need to know? The Tower. First card out is the Tower. Okay, yeah, big changes. We got the Tower, I believe, 3 times in different areas. Yeah. So there could be a big change in your job, in the way you make money, or documents, some important documents coming in. The Devil. Somebody's very obsessed with you guys. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio. There's obsession here. Could be a Taurus. You have people that are watching you, stalking you, obsessed with you. Somebody's opinion of you may be negative. Maybe what you do for a living. They think that what you do for a living is something negative. You're being watched. People are stressed out. Maybe you're stressed out because people are watching you. Some of you, there's like plans for the future that's happening. Somebody saw you do something. Maybe somebody saw you like kissing someone, or they saw you like hugging someone. They saw you doing something and now they're like. So let's say somebody's got a crush on you and they saw you like kissing someone else, or they saw you flirting with someone else and they're like, I've been trying to get your attention for like a year, for like a month, for a week. And now you're kissing that loser. Like that chick or that dude, and now you're doing this. What about me? Now this person is going to become your enemy, it looks like. So somebody saw you doing something and it's like stressing them out, worry, fear. They're stalking, they're watching, they're obsessed. They don't understand how you're not reciprocating. They just don't get it. Let's see what else. I'm hearing, I've always been in love with you. The Star and the 8 of Swords. Somebody thinks you're spectacular. Somebody thinks you got pizzazz. Yeah, somebody's watching you guys very, very closely. It could be a Sagittarius. Somebody's about to tell you their feelings. The Lovers, yeah. Somebody's about to tell you their feelings. Sorry, guys, my nose. Somebody's going to tell you all their feelings, how they feel about you, that they want to be with you, that they want something long-term, to tell you to stop talking to somebody else because they want you for themselves. So someone's about to, the Ace of Swords. Somebody's about to express their, like, whole true feelings, and they're hoping that you're going to, like, drop whoever you're with, drop what you're doing so that you can be with them long-term. Yeah. All right, guys, that was your Sunday messages. Love you long time. Ta-ta for now. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you guys are interested in products or services, you can check out the description box. Okay, love you long time. Ta-ta for now.